Okay, and welcome back to part two of the ABC murders. Again, I want to apologize about part one. I had interruptions coming from all directions. It just wasn't working out well. Um, so we're going to pick back up from where we left off. We had just investigated the first murder in Andover. Uh, And we know the next place is going to be Bexhill because the murderer decided to give us a bit of a heads up because he's nice that way. He might kill people, but at least he's telling us where the crime is going to happen. You know? Friendly that way. So, let's see. We're so far trying to compare these. Right, so I gotta. Okay, so it seems I gotta restart the. I'm going to restart the game because it's done that stupid flipping thing where it's taken off the sound. So, one sec. Okay, then. We are back again. I've really got to find out how to stop it doing this because having to restart a game each time. Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders. Okay, so what bonuses do we have? Oh. Okay, so apparently we're looking at the achievements right now. Right, okay, I got it. Let's just go back. Ugh, can't be asked to play with that. Want to get on with the story. Ah, flip.
It's impossible to get through to Scotland Yard.
Right, so we are now comparing.
Let us examine this more closely.
Letters. Okay, so we know that
Certain
the
characters in the
funny.
two letters.
Okay, yeah, all right. Can you select it then?
This I.
Thank you.
Yes, the I. I have to find some other.
So W.
The Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Ha! I found one. The A has gone funky.
Yes, the A. That's right. The A characters. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yay, our little grey cells. Right, what's so special about it? That. I think that. No? Okay, so we got the letter. Oh. Okay, so what's the... Haha! Okay, so what can we guess about the next one? Gonna be with a B.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
Yes, yes we will. One clue available. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, bug out, wrong button. Leave Whitehaven. Whiterun. Huh? Whitehaven, yeah. Come, buddy. Let us be off. Ooh. Let us go.
To Scotland Yard,
No,
please.
fancy little automobile. Alright, what have we got? Wait, we have a Scotland Yard here in England? Why do we call it a Scotland Yard?
Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons.
Ba, ba, ba. Lots of medals there.
Japp has invested a great deal in his career.
Yeah.
Japp is an investigator greatly respected by his peers.
And apparently a crack shot too. Sorry, Japp, we're just looking around your office. It's all good.
London. I really like this city. One thing is certain, you never get bored here. Alice Asher was murdered in Andover. The ABC killer's first murder.
So where's Brexhill? Hey, I was looking for Brexhill.
Japp appears to be snowed under.
Turned off the phone. Cold tea. Inbox.
Japp appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters.
Oh yeah, look for everybody with the name beginning with
Bonjour,
B.
Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have
Yep.
compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I
We
fear
didn't
so.
believe him last time.
Good God, Poirot, Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
We do! The name will begin with a B.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received the letter mentioning
there's something
Bexhill,
that
I
says poor
deduced
woman
that the
when he said
victim, like the
unfortunate?
town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So, it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
There's gonna be tons!
We should leave you to work,
Everybody
Chief Inspector.
decided that people should name
You
their
have a
kids
few days
Betty
to
this
prepare
time of year.
yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Everyone's called Betty and Bart. Maybe a Barry.
Chief Inspector Japp, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as
Of
possible.
course. Must be close by then, for us to be able to just get there. Okay, maybe not. A couple of hours at least. What the frick is Jap doing down there? Thought everybody had their own jurisdictions. So surely it would have been handed to a more, like, local
Bexhill is a delightful
popper.
town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not
Well, will it
spared you, my
fall?
friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot.
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Jap waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Well, no, he's just said we found a victim. So, I mean, yeah, things don't burn.
Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town.
Little boat.
Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture, although personally I prefer more modern buildings.
Right there. Oh. Oh, that's our car. Taxi, whatever. Oh.
We should have the courtesy to go and see Chief Inspector Jap before examining the crime scene.
Must we? Hang on, has she got the same necklace there as what we saw in that box? Oh no, it looks like rope.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred
so not
last
old,
night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock. And we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you
Yes,
certain?
it does.
For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press
Yeah,
been
the murderer
informed?
may be going after pretty
Not
women.
yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine.
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Right, let's go investigate. Because I don't think Poirot's got to get his jolly off if she is.
A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim.
Well, yeah, because look at the shadow. Oh, we got 7.
The guide is
we're
open
open up
at the
bees this
page
time.
for the Bexhill train times.
So he's travelling through the train.
The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat, and was not carrying a bag. That's strange. Either
So
the
she was
murderer
dumped here?
stole her belongings, or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath.
Bathe!
This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
Oh, I reckon for one of those little bungalow things.
These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth. These marks have
Braided
been...
cloth? Braided.
Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Little grey cells. God, did you not read the script?
The poor child must have been strangled with his braided belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints.
No,
Let us
we
now
can find
try
DNA.
and get our brain cells to work.
Common. One. Okay. Work of the same murderer. Yeah, because nobody knew of it yet.
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are
Okay,
too optimistic, Hastings.
usual signs of
Our killer is
strangulation.
far too meticulous for that. Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly.
What are we doing? Identify. Aha.
This hut is locked.
Okay, what about this one?
This hut is locked.
Oh, for God's sake. We're gonna be here!
The key does not... The key does not... The key does...
Oh, come on, Poirot! Oh, this is for 6. Ah. Because the 6 is meant to be the other way round. $7.15.
A dual locking padlock. I need...
Yeah, alright. We 7. Oop, I got 1. 5. Poof! Yay, Gobi! Come on. Poof. Voila!
It definitely was
Very
here that the
socialist.
victim left her belongings.
This.
Betty's first day at work.
Betty's first day at
Mom
work.
is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat,
Told you
an
it's a Betty.
establishment that must
my
be slightly
God.
further along the beach.
I mean, I was just like thinking of Ugly Betty when he said the letter
The
that the name
purse
was
is
going to
full.
begin with a B.
Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motive for the
I
murder.
didn't actually think that they were going to call her
Here is
Betty.
the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top brand lipstick.
And welcome back, everybody.
She liked
and
to take
hi
care of her
to anyone
appearance.
new.
As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Ha.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard,
Betty.
mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
See, surname
But
is still a
Poirot,
B.
how on earth?
Never mind.
I looked
Do
in
you
the
have her
building.
address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too
Of
impatient,
course.
Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
We work quickly, apparently. To the cafe! Why Betty? Betty has absolutely... That's not even a nickname for Elizabeth. Betty. I guess, maybe. I mean, it's a very, very far-fetched sort of linking there, but we'll go with it. Oh,
With all these tourists, these shops must be thriving.
To the pub!
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
Miss who? Miriam? I don't know.
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place and, above all, no creases.
Of course. You can't have a tablecloth with creases. Crazy? Yep, we're gonna look at ourselves in the mirror. See, we seem to get ego points for looking in the mirrors. So, I don't even know what we're doing with the ego points.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat.
Really, what gives you that idea?
This woman must be the owner of the ginger cat. It looks like something is bothering her.
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
I'm gonna play with the jukebox too.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make it work.
Good dag it.
I need to know the time range during which Betty was working on her own.
Right, okay. Betty.
Where is Betty?
There's
Betty
Betty.
worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service?
11 to 7. That's still good.
This page won't help me.
Okay.
Betty
fine.
worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30. No, this person is not the last. Betty worked from. Betty worked from 11 a.m. Betty worked from 11 a.m.
Oh, right, already.
Betty
oh, it should be
worked
11
from
to 12 there. 12.
No, this person is not the last one to have worked with Betty.
Oh,
Interesting.
I got you, last person.
Betty was alone between 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Who did she serve?
I don't know.
This page won't help me. Betty worked from... Interesting.
Right, so if this is it...
Betty was alone between 5 p.m. This page won't help me.
Yeah, well, apparently none of it will. What's this? Oh,
These are the different waiting staff's bills.
let's have a look. So, 11 till 7. So I think that is probably her.
This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably... Betty wasn't serving on her own at these two times. Let's...
Okay.
This
So she was
bill
there.
may have been...
Uh, 5 to 30 something.
Betty wasn't serving on her own.
Oh, for frickety frack's sake. Ah, she was there.
Most probably a family. This bill may have been written... No, something's not right.
Okay, so what the frickety frick?
Most probably a single man. This bill may have... Most probably a... Betty served a family
like-
and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker.
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
Sorry.
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
She
Doesn't
appears
sound
to
very
have been
concerned.
murdered.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
Of course, yeah, business first thing.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
You did know at least that she
Very
had a young
episode.
man.
Indeed.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
I find young people today very hard to understand.
You needn't tell me that. A few weeks ago, they argued just outside the cafe. Imagine what my customers must have thought.
Sorry, I saw the cross and immediately thought, okay, she's and her mannerisms. So religious people that are this strict generally have very strict morals as well.
I hope for you that it was an isolated incident. It must be difficult to keep a respectable establishment if your staff show themselves to be so shameless.
The young man only made a scene the once. Jealousy, no doubt. It must be said the young girl was very pretty.
Thank you for your time, Mademoiselle Merion. You have been of great help.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the
Pander
last
to
one to
her
see
religious
Betty alive.
tendencies.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time
So
of the
some
year, there are a
Leodra
lot of
whiskey would
tourists
stick
about
out.
you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
Right, let's look at this a sec. Let's see what our... No. Okay, so we don't have anything for our... Wait there. Yo, lady. No. We've already asked her about that anyway. Right, to Betty's house. Actually, didn't know Ugly Betty went to a fashion place, I think. Right, where's her house? Oh, what's that?
Could it be the same buildings as on the victim's photo?
Cupola.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Whoop. Right, so where are you? To Betty's house. If in doubt, follow Hastings.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
I do not know if that
Yeah.
is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe.
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do.
Yes, but what do I need the ego points for?
My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had
Right,
disappeared.
you immediately jumped on a
She went
train?
out last night, but
Weird.
she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying.
Hang on, we found some
And
new
to think that
tights
Betty never
in
even
the
wore
older,
them.
the other house,
Poor
the shop.
Mummy.
We found a pair of legging tight things on the shelf the drunk guy knocked into.
This gramophone is magnificent. It is a one-off, without a doubt.
Okay, so we'll speak to her in a moment.
Family photos and files.
Can't go nowhere there. That way.
The Barnard appear to make music a priority in their budget.
Right, let's show proof.
Their home is modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
Gotta check ourselves out. Upstairs!
It would not be polite to visit the house.
Oh, for God's sake. Fine.
What is she feeling at the moment?
Oh.
Betty's older sister is not just sad, she is angry.
Some people get angry when they're sad.
Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser. A very nice man.
I reckon she was cheating on him.
Was your sister seeing anyone else?
My sister wasn't a child, sir. She used to go out. She enjoyed films, dancing. She was a very good girl who didn't hang around with men. That's what they always say, no?
I am not interested in what people say. I am interested in the truth, Mademoiselle Barnard. If you only knew how much I would like to talk with someone who does not know that your sister is dead and who could provide me with a true portrait of her, beyond the formalities.
The truth is that my sister was a silly little fool. I tried to reason with her, but she behaved like an idiot.
In what way?
She used to say that if she was going to marry Don, she might as well have some fun now.
I understand. Please
Eh?
continue. But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
Ah, so maybe that's what her boyfriend was
This young
arguing
woman
with
is
her
far too
about.
clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say
No, but I
anything of the
think she was
sort.
cheating
But young
on the
women
girl
always
with the
ruin your
boyfriend.
judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. He should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring
How do we know
him
he
to the
works for
Ginger
estate
Cat.
agent?
I would like to talk with him before the chief inspector finds him.
Okay, so. Upstairs we go.
It looks like Betty was also a music lover, the same as her family.
A metronome. Was she a singer as well?
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
We are totally proving on ourselves over here.
Looking at all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear. Maybe she had a date? A box of new stockings. It looks like Betty has a very busy life. Betty liked luxury and going out, and being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
Especially if she was playing field, like what her sister reckons.
Something on this clock bothers me. Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock. This metal disc is stuck.
So I need something to lift it?
What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands. The
Okay, so what
cogs
was that
are
here?
blocked by these. The cogs
Okay.
are blocked by these wooden panels. The cogs are blocked by.
Yes, I know already, Poirot. Oh,
The cogs are blocked by the. The cogs are blocked.
well, how am I meant to... I don't know, maybe if I put all these in center. Okay, maybe not. Is there a clue?
This metal disc.
Huh. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure what to do with that just yet. Let's see if I can't find a clue.
This small key should be useful to me. I've finished with this. Medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have problems with her voice?
Or no, if she's singing, she might, like, you know, be trying to keep it safe and all.
A record sleeve with an handwritten title. A record
Okay, so I got the key.
Something
Maybe
on
the
this
key will
clock.
help. Right, okay.
What a strange
Is
mechanism.
this going to be pure guesswork?
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
Oh, bugger. Wrong button.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
Yes, I get that. Shut up.
The cogs are blocked by.
Okay. Yeah, get off.
The cogs are blocked by these.
I know.
cogs are blocked by...
Okay, there's got to be a clue here.
The cogs are The cogs are blocked by these...
I have no idea what I'm doing here. Right.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing. I have not finished.
Yeah, well, you know, you're not exactly giving me a clue.
Looking at all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had... Betty liked luxury and going out, and being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
Right.
A record sleeve with an handwritten title. Betty must have recorded the demo. Something on this clock bothers me.
Awesome.
This wooden panel is blocked. This wooden panel is blocked.
Oh, yes, I know. Shut up.
This wooden panel is blocked. Strange.
Oh.
There, that's... What a strange This metal disc is stuck. Strange. Could the screw be slightly loose? Could the screw be slightly... This decoration appears... This decoration appears to be... This wooden panel is This decoration appears to be firmly
Yes, I get that. So what's this for?
This metal disc is stuck.
Yes, alright.
The cogs are The cogs are blocked by
Alright, already! Okay. Oh, jeez.
This decoration
Kidding me?
appears could this This wooden panel is This wooden panel is
Okay.
This decoration appears to be firmly fastened. This decoration appears This decoration appears
Okay, I'm a little... Uh...
could this could
Oh.
Good. It should be possible to
God.
open the wooden panel.
Takes forever, that.
Look, a key.
Yay.
This code probably has something to do with the mechanism. This could be useful.
Right there. What's that say? So click it 3 times left, top left. 1, 3, 1, 2, 2. Okay. So there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2.
The cogs are blocked.
Okay, so maybe not that.
This metal disc.
Yes, I know.
This metal disc is stuck. The central cog.
Yes, well,
The cogs are blocked by these.
I'm trying.
The cogs are blocked. This code probably has something to do. This code probably has.
I'm...
The cogs are blocked by the... No, the key doesn't. The cogs are blocked by these...
Yes, I know. So if that's a line... God. Oh, if you guys know, well, have an idea of how to go about this, feel free to pop into the chat there and give some suggestions.
This decoration appears to...
Yes, alright already. Oh, you bugger, get back there. Ah!
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
I am aware that they've oh,
The cogs are... The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
yes, Poirot, shut up. Okay.
The cogs are blocked. The cogs are blocked by these wood. The central cog is...
I am aware.
The cogs are... The cogs are blocked by... The cogs are blocked. The cogs are blocked. Something on this clock bothers me.
Well, good for you.
There, that's better.
Don't see how it's better, but okay.
This leg is not... Good. It should be...
Pop.
Look, a key. This could be useful. What a strange mechanism.
1, 2, 3. One, 1, 2, 1, 2.
The cogs are blue.
Okay.
The central cog is...
Ha. You know, I could just stick my hand in, rip it all out. That works too. Right, let's give it another try. So, 3. Oh, 3, 1, 2. Because there's only 3 positions. Yay! Of course.
The central cog is blocked.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Ah, something clicked on the front of the clock.
God's alive. I had a brain fart moment. This is what I don't like about having a cold. Told you guys, I'm terrible when I'm ill. Don't like being ill.
This could be useful.
Yeah, lots of stuff that we just yanked out.
Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D. My dearest Betty, I know that your art is already spoken for, but you are the most beautiful dancer I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, and I am impatient to see you again. Adrian.
Oh, he has beautiful handwriting. Wait, so she was seeing two fellas?
A record sleeve.
Want it? Give it. Didn't realise we took the demo, but okay. Right, this requires a key.
Let us see.
Ooh, what's this? Oh
This
god,
looks
I
like
didn't expect me to
solfège.
remember this. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32.
This looks like solfège.
Okay. Yep. Not a clue what a solfège is. Oh, hello. Need that. What's this? Oh.
There is bound to be a
what I
clue
need.
somewhere.
So I need something that makes this funky doodle thing. Okay, so. So what are these? 1 plus 1 plus 1. So. What? I don't understand. 2 plus 2. So okay, so little buttony things. Right, the normal hat-looking things are apparently a 2. The upside-down hat is a 4. So this right here, these are 1s.
I cannot open it.
Right, so... Oh! No! You bugger. Right.
There is bound to be a
It was
clue
wrong.
somewhere.
Oh, okay, so... Right, okay. So, to make one of these... I need... these 2. And one of them? No, 2 of these little thingies and one of them. Alright.
There is bound to be a clue.
Yes, shut up, Poirot. 2 of them. Plus 1 of them.
I heard the sound of
Yeah!
a mechanism.
Go us. We haven't advanced that far. Is it also on there? Oh wait, what's this? 78T. Oh, I got wrong button. Seven, 8.
I just
See.
have to put the record on the ground. That doesn't work. I must.
Oh. Wait, I gotta put that in that thing.
doesn't work.
Oh, shut up. So we gotta flick that on. Okay. Gotta plunk that on. Oh, get there. Thank you. Lower that back down. Right, where's the handle thing go? Doesn't the handle usually go on the right hand side here? Right, what am I meant to do?
It looks like...
Jeez, but Louise. Could have just put it in. Wee. Wee. Did we do it? Push the button. Yay!
Oh, Donald! We're in the middle of recording.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor said you should rest your voice.
You're such a killjoy sometimes.
Betty was such a good singer.
It's true. Did she have any problem with her throat?
Yes, she had to be careful with her voice. Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's advice. If Don didn't insist, she... Well, it's too late for all that now.
Right, okay.
It looks like this woman is single, but she has feelings for someone.
For the Don.
She is looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this man? They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, in a way. She was pretty and he...
Well?
He's a bright man, with a promising career ahead of him. He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and generous. Oh, a true
she got a
gentleman.
crush like nobody's business.
I hear a note of envy in your voice.
You must have heard wrong.
Poirot's not that stupid.
You have not mentioned Donald's jealousy.
There's nothing to say.
I am not your enemy, Mademoiselle Bernard.
And you are not my friend either, Mr. Poirot, sir.
Yes, but your lies are not helping Mr. Fraser, or you for that matter. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Protect him? I hope you're not suggesting...
That you are Fraser's accomplice? There is nothing to suggest that, at least not yet. It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot. Don is a quiet and sensitive young man. Slightly reserved, too. And as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent. Betty was frightened.
And when was this?
The first time was about a year ago. But they rowed more recently. Donald found out that Betty had lied to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man.
Oh my.
It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was free to go with whoever she pleased. Donald turned quite pale and started shaking and kept saying one day...
Well?
He'd commit murder.
So you were afraid that he would become our main suspect. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Exactly. Had you not told me about the case, I would never have dared to tell you about this little matter. Don loved Betty with all his heart. I can't imagine for one instant that he would hurt her.
Very good, Mademoiselle Barnard. Thank you for your help.
Fraser is at the Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
Très bien, Hastings. Let's see him now. Au revoir, mademoiselle. My deepest condolences to your parents.
Of course, Mr. Poirot. And
All
don't
right,
be
let's
too
go.
hard on Don. He's more fragile than he looks.
If you say
I
so.
doubt it.
Let us now try
You're a
and
bit
get our
biased.
brain cells.
Ah. Ah. Jeez. Oh no.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What is Megan? She loves. Good? Yeah. We haven't got his alibi yet.
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
Let us go. Hello, Mr. Bernard.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
You Hercule Poirot.
Mr. Bernard. Fraser.
Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I know that it may not be the right time, but... This man looks suspicious.
He does. So he's not slept, basically.
Donald Fraser is in a terrible state, as if he hadn't slept all night. And he's drinking White Horse.
Leave me alone.
No, I won't.
Tell me that it's a mistake.
Sadly, your lady friend has been murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
If she had listened to you, she would still be alive. Should I take that to be a confession?
With that sort of thinking, you must send a lot of innocent men to prison. Under different circumstances, I might even find you amusing, sir.
It's no time
God,
for
why is
amusement,
everybody
Mr. Fraser.
contemptuous of me?
It is time to find your fiance's killer. Did you know what her plans were for the evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
Yet, Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing yesterday evening?
I spent the evening working.
Your colleagues can confirm this?
No,
Probably.
I often take work home with me.
Ah, okay. Suspicious.
Therefore, you have no alibi, Mr. Fraser.
That's right. But that doesn't make me a murderer, Mr. Poirot. I would like you to
I can
leave now,
accuse you
please.
of lying if you want.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes, is all
Yes.
yours, Chief Inspector. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Motive. So why is that the answer? Could have just said he doesn't have a motive. Alright, we gotta go look at the crime scene again. Why are we gotta go look at the crime scene again? Seriously. Oh, wait, is this where we do the reconstruction?
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't asked Japp to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree, without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars. Bon, I think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Let us try and imagine the scene.
What if they were in one of the bungalows? You know, getting hot and heavy, out of sight.
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
6.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6. Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code. They keep walking.
Advance.
Then she removes a belt.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Whee! We did it! First time!
Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser. But by signing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Well, bad
Generous?
guys always want to be found.
The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
Right, let's have a little look. Go back to London! Let me run at least. You know what, let's click that.
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
Japp has decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet
Why?
murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
How?
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
Wait, do we live with this captain fellow?
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC. Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on
What does
30th
that
in
make me think
Churston.
of the inspector?
We must warn Scotland Yard. No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Yeah, but he said already that, you know, you could never get through to Scotland Yard.
Hello, Japp. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
Prepare to leave. Alright, let's help.
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Hastings' order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Okay. I'll let you pack them.
All the same,
Oh,
it
dear Lord.
really is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess. Voila, It only took a minute.
Poirot, you were right.
Huh? What's that about?
I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning, after the murder.
But why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings.
Or was the
We should
post
also
just that
compare the
late?
letter we have just received with the other two. Also, I have very...
Also, post doesn't arrive at 10 o'clock at night.
It is not a good time. It is not a good time.
Well, how am I meant to do it then?
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really?
In his haste, Hastings tore the envelope.
Okay. Now can I use that friggin' thing? Ah, there we go.
Right, let us compare this new letter with the second one. Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters...
Yes, I know.
Yes, this eye is weird. Yes, the eye... I have to find some other... Let us examine the character.
No.
Of course. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm. Yes, the egg. That's right. The egg. My theory was right.
Da da da!
Let us now try and get...
Ah.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same,
like
the
it.
post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
Yeah, but if he's already sent us 2 letters, he should know where we live.
Poirot, the...
Alright, I'm walking.
I have some news from Churchton. Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside,
Wait,
a
that
beautiful house
so
by the
lady
sea.
at the beginning
He
had
collected antiques.
laudanum medicine for her throat.
Are you going there?
Yes, let's meet
Girl
on the train.
just a minute ago, singer, had stuff for her throat. This one, throat specialist. It's all about the throat. But why? Why is it all about the throat? Did this person, like, get a botched surgery or something?
The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
You go, my friends.
No, I want to
I will
investigate.
come soon.
Got a dead guy. We've got to find out what the,
This place is very calming.
Alright, so we've got a bird. Bunnies. Get me nuts. Well, wildflowers cats too.
The site is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Right, let's have a little peepers at this.
Jap has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
A ring.
A signet ring, very probably with the Clark family's coat of arms.
Stag. Wallet?
Nothing appears to be missing from this
Passport?
wallet.
What the frick has he got a passport in his wallet for?
An oriental
Oh, watch
dragon.
broke.
It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
Old piece means expensive. So not money again.
It is pointless.
But right. Oh, what's this over here?
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled.
Ah!
The body is just in
Maybe
front
he's
of a
leaning over
bush.
the bush.
One of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
Cutthroat, maybe?
An ABC guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time. Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises. Sir Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional murder. The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Looks rather
Let us now
dapper
try
for
and
a
get our
stroll.
brain cells to work.
Wonder if we'd wear a suit when you're going out. Position when he was killed. Oh, I got wrong button. Away from the bush. Okay, then he spun and went kaplop.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut the throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter.
It's a bit of a distance.
Let us
though.
now
There should
try
be still
and get our brain
blood
cells to
spraying
work.
from here. Hello, Detective Inspector.
Have you
Chief
finished, Poirot?
Inspector.
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing. The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
The murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Will do. Let's go. To the house.
To be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer.
Don't buy
Here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you, mademoiselle.
What's with all the
I find it hard to digest. It is now the right time. It is now the right time.
Alright, fine. Let's talk to this fellow.
There is something very viril about him.
There is. So he gets out.
Franklin Clark is an adventurer, the sort of man that women like.
And I bet the secretary likes.
There is something elegant about it. She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clark.
Who? You didn't like the iron yet, did you?
My brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably...
Okay.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
And did people of the village know Sir Carmichael's habits?
I don't know. It's possible.
What were you doing last night?
After dinner, I went to my bedroom. At 11 in the evening, the telephone rang. It was the police. I went to look for my brother.
Was it your favorite novel?
The Railway Children by Edith Nesbit. I know it's a children's book, but it's enthralling.
So it was you who found the body?
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Miss Clark.
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Gray get her up.
Hastings, while our host is gone.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
I take full
Why does he
responsibility.
feel like a
All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
We're not gentlemen either. Well, actually, Poirot probably is. Being a gentleman is important.
Dragon, dragon, dragon.
Really is.
A turtle.
Bang about.
A tiger. Comside's private collection, purchases since 1920. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
Okay, so the brother
A
might be after the fortune,
crate.
but I don't think he killed him for it.
A dragon. It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic.
Yep, we're going to look at it from all the way over there.
Compass, point to the south. Bronze and magnetite, Han Dynasty, circa 210 BC, purchased in Hong Kong 9...
Okay, the spoon. That's what it looks like.
There are some very valuable objects here. I'm not going to...
Oh, we got a puzzle.
The cardinal points. This book could maybe help me. Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned
All the
towards
others
him.
are turned towards him. So that's the table. Do that a moment. Let's have a look.
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
We have. So we were sitting where the dragon was. Oh. Oh. Right. And red. Where's blue? I'm gonna go like that a sec, because then... There is no green! That can't be right. Oh. Right, I gotta look at this. Oh, so red at the top, blue is on the left,
Each cardinal point.
So red, blue, black, and whatever colour that is. So red is up top. Blue. Black and that colour. Oh, bugger.
Position of each motif resembles that of those on the table. I think I heard a bang. Could it?
That was pure guesswork.
This is interesting.
Ooh.
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that a crime
you're
weapon is
missing one.
here.
Yeah, but look, you're missing one.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, ComSci Churston, Devon. Brighton,
that reads on the film, my glass.
1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan.
Here's Miss Gray.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me a few questions.
Indeed, mademoiselle. This porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3 centuries old, I believe. Wait, let me find the reference.
Sorry about that. Right, what were we doing? We were talking to her, weren't we? She seems a
She
lot more
appears
like,
to be
no,
very
she's playing.
flustered.
Was she making out with the brother? Yep. Oh yeah, she got it on with the
She's
brother.
unable to hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed. I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
Da, da, da. She's missing her brooch.
Teapot with black dragon, Gangxi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colours.
You have a good knowledge of how...
Acquired while working with Sir Carmichael. I used to help him manage his collection and choose his new acquisitions.
And sometimes He used to give you a piece as a gift. Is that right?
Gift? What do you mean?
I am referring to your brooch.
This old brooch?
Mademoiselle, you know perfectly well. I am talking about the magnificent brooch you were wearing earlier.
Yes, you're right. Sir Carmichael did give it to me. He valued my work. How could I refuse? He would have been offended.
You took it off because of Lady Clark, am I right?
Indeed. Lady Clark does not like this jewel. Why upset someone who is so gravely ill?
I see. This jewel is sinister, do you not think? A black dragon. An omen of death. It is not surprising that it frightens Lady Clark.
Oh no, I don't think so. The Chinese dragon is not destructive. It's a positive symbol.
Have you seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Cumside.
Tell me what happened last night.
After dinner? Well, I did some sewing and then I went to bed. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns and they found the body.
Ask the reasons for her aversion to Franklin. She don't have no aversion.
Am I right thinking that something is going on between you and Frank?
How dare you ask me such a question?
Uh-huh.
Mademoiselle, it is difficult to hide things from me. He kissed you earlier, did he not?
My goodness, with Sir Carmichael's death, I was feeling so awful, so worried. I was unable to resist.
I am not judging you, mademoiselle.
Miss Grey, if I may be so bold, please do not take offence. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand.
He covers my brusqueness.
I must rest. Please excuse me.
Really, what is sleep gonna do for you?
Earlier, you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clark kissing Miss Grey at the foot of the stairs.
Do you think this is a common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well done, mon ami. Well spotted.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did Sir Carmichael not defend himself? He appeared to have been active and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
Okay. Reconstruction.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush. The old man walks quietly along the gravel path. Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Oh. I want to say attack from the
The
left.
killer leaves his hiding place on the left-hand side. He walks
wrong
over the
way.
gravel on the path. The noise alerts Sir Clark, who turns around.
No,
wrong
Sir
way.
Clark was attacked by surprise. He could not see his assailant.
I
Let us
thought
think
it meant
again, mon
attack
cher.
Sir Clark from the left. I didn't think it meant leave the bush from the frickin' left.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush. The old man walks quietly
But have
along
you
the gravel
noticed
path.
that, like, the knife that's missing must be one of the secretaries?
Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it. killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass.
Cut through.
Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat. He then lays down the ABC before leaving.
Oh, it was open.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Who are you? I've not met you.
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
ABC. Ha!
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes. Indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that.
Imagine.
Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
My apologies. My throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. And Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
Ayos. Okay, what's this? Right, so what? Select in your inventory and then observe it by pressing them. Alright. Okay, so observe. Let's have a look. Right bumper. Alright, where is it? Okay, so we've taken it apart. What about it? The never sharp pen. I mean, I'm not entirely certain. Oh, so we've stolen the spring. Okay.
Donald is always on edge.
He's still not sleeping.
Leave me alone.
Shut up. Got ya.
Donald Fraser is very nervous at the moment, even if he is trying hard to control himself.
Right, who are you again? I can't... Oh, you're the sister.
She appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time.
Oh, she can't stop looking at him.
She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of her eye. Did she make herself beautiful for...
Well, duh. Alright, so we've looked at those two. Look at you.
Sometimes
Who are you
I
again?
love a brunette, sometimes I love a blonde. That's what the song says.
Oh, she's the niece.
Sometimes I love a brunette. The song says, sometimes I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden.
Okay. Wait, what? Okay, accepted it. See? What have we got here? Mr. Franklin?
Franklin Clark always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. I ought to concentrate on my guest.
Alright, so we've explored
I wish to thank you all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victim's ear in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
You are an intelligent woman, Mademoiselle Barnard, and I'm sure that you have already understood my intentions.
You think that if we put our heads together, we might come up with something new?
I am convinced of it. What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name by chance starts with P.
Must we go into
They're all to do with the
that?
throats.
No, of course, not if it makes you uncomfortable.
Come on, Mr. Poirot. I imagine we all feel terribly uncomfortable about these murders.
It's true. We've to catch the killer.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
No,
Well-
to be fair.
I want to help you, but I don't.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard, did you...
She never would have told me.
Allons, surely sisters have no secrets.
She never spoke about any of that to me. Do you believe me or do I have to repeat myself? Betty knew I didn't approve of her behaviour. Her flirting was spoiling
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you...
silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought...
Your sister used to sing, I believe.
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities.
Yeah, same as Miss What's
A
her face.
pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Qui sait?
It
In any
does,
case,
actually.
we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Clever, okay. Sure himself, he's bold. Seducer. I think he's a butler.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start.
Well, it's just that...
Is something bothering you, Mary?
Well, Mr. Poirot, you see, I don't know if I can come to London just like that.
It's normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir,
That's nice of him.
I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
But of course, I shall come the day after. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon. The meeting was most fruitful.
Really?
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for...
It's all about the throat. I've told you this now like
Let us
3
now
times.
try and get our brain cells to work.
Da, da, da.
The first 2 victims suffered from
figured
bad
this out an hour
throat,
ago.
and that was precisely the speciality of the 3rd victim, Dr. Clark.
We have a lead.
It would pay to take a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Churston.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish.
He gets to stay home and be the wife. Oh, I hear a clock ticking in my left ear.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the 1st floor.
Awesome.
Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview. I've to take Miss Grey to the station.
Of course.
Are you leaving Churston for good?
Miss Grey very kindly stayed with me to settle my brother's affairs, but naturally she prefers to find a position in London.
Ah, très bien.
I'll be absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming
Did you
soon.
notice that she didn't
She's
speak?
to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make...
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle. It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer.
Oh, Lady Clark is fine. She can wait in bed.
It is now the right...
Fine. God, can't a person be nosy? Okay, so you got the twitchies.
It would be rude to...
Pardon me. Don't realise cancer made people twitchy.
This poor woman is very ill. This woman is suffering. She is in no state to have a conversation.
Gotta look
It
in the
would
mirror.
be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer.
Look, you just said that she's not in a position to.
Mr.
Poirot?
My respects, madame.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
Well, I'm not answering just yet. Telephone can wait.
Lady Clark is in pain.
Why am I giving her an injection of anything? I don't have no morphine.
The Clark residence.
Get the nurse.
Detective Hercule Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clark's nurse. I wanted to let you know that
She has just left, but I will take...
Thank you. That's very kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
It is now the right time.
Is it in here? Is this a lion trophy? Sumatran lioness.
Here is the skeleton.
Aha! So, what do I use it on?
April 1925, Aceh province, Sumatra. It is now the right...
Oh, for God's sake. What about in here?
Lady Clark is in pain.
Is this it?
Ah,
Awesome.
You asked for me, chère madame.
yes. Yes, of course, I wish to speak with you. But what was it about?
No doubt. You wish to talk to me about what happened to your husband?
Ah, yes. Oh, poor Carmichael. Has the madman who killed him been caught?
Not yet, chère madame. There was a great many people in Cheston on the day of the murder.
Indeed. People go straight to the beach. They don't come near Coomside.
So, there were no strangers around the house that day?
Who said that?
The people who live here. Your brother-in-law, Miss Grey.
Miss Grey? Oh, I don't like her. Franklin wanted her to stay, but I insisted she should go. Immediately.
You are entitled to do so, Nat.
I'm pleased that you approve. The others have been taken in by her. But at least you can see through that self-pity act. See what she's up to. Oh.
She's a little out of it. Yep, she's sleeping. Oh, what's this on the floor?
The subject would probably be...
No. I'm looking at this first.
The subject would probably...
Another comb.
She is asleep. I must find a...
Lady. Why?
This couple appears to be having fun. Lady Clark and Sir Carmichael were very happy, but they did not have any children.
Ah.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Okay, so I got several combs at this point. What is this? Oh, it's a music box. Ha!
The other combs are preventing me from positioning this one.
Okay, so it's maybe not the right order. 1. What's this one? That's a 3. 2. There we go.
This part appears to be working.
Oh, and I need that.
I
Replace
hope
the
that
string.
Hastings will not be cross with me.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh, bugger.
This part appears to be working.
Oh, bugger. Da, 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 da.
Oh, what are we talking about? Ah, yes, Thora Grey. Oh, Carmichael had great esteem for her, but for me she was nothing but a hypocrite.
How so?
You're probably right, madame.
You have seen through her. I'm so pleased that I've convinced you.
Well, I appear to have been wrong about Thora.
So you all agree. How nice it is to be all of the same mind.
Miss Grey did look after you very well.
Outwardly. But she's hiding something. I think she tried to poison me.
Miss Grey? A poisoner? But everybody appears to like.
It proves she knows what she's doing. She's manipulative and she's a liar.
A liar?
Let's see, didn't she say that on the day of the crime nobody was around Coomside?
That is correct.
Well, at 11 o'clock I saw her talking to someone.
Really? And what was this man like?
An ordinary sort of man with a very plain face. Oh, I don't remember well.
Was he a gentleman?
No, he was not a gentleman.
It would be best to leave her to sleep now.
Yeah.
The telephone in the...
Again? God.
The telephone is ringing.
I know it's ringing. I'm ignoring it.
Hello?
Poirot, is that
No.
you? Hastings here.
Thank you for calling. Have you...
No, thank goodness.
I questioned Lady Clark, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of...
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
Briefly.
Yes.
But rest assured, I intend to summon her to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
But
I'm
secretive.
sure.
I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty often mine old ladies that have the maladies.
Poirot, are you mocking me?
No ill
Yes.
intended, rest assured. À bientôt, mon ami.
Right. Let's have a look at this thing.
How am I going to open this trunk? Let us examine it.
So I have to find the code to this.
That does not appear to be very...
Oh, shut up. Oh. Oh. 1927. One. 9. Two. 7. Yay!
Leaving the code on
Go
the
us!
trunk. What a strange character Franklin is.
Oh, what's this? Ah? Ooh. I don't know. I'm just pushing things now. Who are you? Oh, that's 28. 31. Seven. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess. Gonna back out of that one real quick. Oh, back out. So let's see.
Miss Thorogray, Comside, Chuston, Devon. Arsenic trioxide thallium.
That doesn't sound healthy. The fact that it's arsenic. Black Dragon's Curse.
The Black Dragon's Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up. January 25, 1928. Car Charlotte.
Oh, hello.
Alaska.
Okay. Oh,
I must need something to continue.
maybe that'll work.
This plate appears... This plate appears...
Right, I'm gonna back out of that real quick. Because I have absolutely no idea.
July 1920. Alaska Peninsula. February 1922. South Africa. Franklin appears to be very active.
He's a hunter. Plays tennis.
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveller.
Just because he plays sport doesn't mean he's a good sportsman. Ooh.
4 Chinese symbols are engraved on this padlock. Well. The characters engraved on this disc resemble those engraved on the padlock.
So a little house in that upside downy. Wait, that looks about right there.
That's it. That's it. This character appears to be the right way round.
Okay. Right, so we've got that. That is that little window thing.
No, it's not the right.
Yes, I know. Shut up.
The position of this character looks right to me.
So it's the letter T.
The position of this character looks right.
Yes, alright. That one. There we go.
At last, the cupboard is open. The Railway Children, E. Nesbit.
Oh, so he really does like the book.
For Franklin, Und Effie's Christmas, 1910. The Railway Children, E. Nesbit.
I know. Get off.
Helmet, flask, and rifles. Franklin is very well equipped. Genteel and wild. English countryside revisited.
Don't forget to add wet.
Traveling in China, a practical guide for English travelers.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing there. Let's get back out here quick. Let's have a little nosy
How
at
am
this.
I going to open this?
Is it 19? $1927, I think.
Leaving the code on the trunk. What a strange...
Right, okay, so. Oh, you. Seems to be the same 4 fellows. Oh, it's maybe 7. Right, so not that one. Five. $5.30. Okay. Okay. 7:31. Oh wait, that would be the clock time. So 7. 7:31. Okay, so that is going to be the little dot dot. So 7. 7:20.
So, what is...
Yeah!
I should be able to open the trunk now.
Yay! Oh, fiddlesticks, 7, 3, no. So, come on, music. Oh, for God's sake! I think the game is glitched here. Right, so I know it's 7:20. Okay, so
How am I going to open this trunk? Leaving the code on the trunk. What a strange character, Franklin.
yes, shut up. So that is 20.
So, what is this?
Okay.
I should be able to open the trunk now.
Look. Oh, for God.
There we are.
Right, this one. Bugger up. Ooh.
Why has Franklin put an Allen
I say
key
that's a
inside?
weird Allen key set.
Whiskey and other good quality. Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Whiskey and other good quality drinks.
Oh, okay.
A pile of books, including one about dragons. Nothing interesting. A pile of books, including...
Okay. Wait, what's this? Oh, oh, Allen key. Wait, what? Not that bad. Maybe gotta observe it. Aha! There we go. Whee! Big desk. Oh. Gotta go here.
An Allen key.
Yes, I know. That looks like a square. Oh, Fanny had a sec. I need the other one. That one. Whee!
Another screw.
Okay. Whee! Wallop. This is a big
This engraving
freaking
is not
desk.
very easy to understand.
Okay, so. Oh, I like these types. Ooh. It's the UK.
It is
Oh,
blocked.
but wait. Oh,
Franklin must really love his country to have an engraving in his trunk.
right. What panel? Oh.
A signet ring?
Oh.
A signet
Is it
ring
not the
with a
same as
code
the
written
one?
on it.
1587.
1587. It may be useful to me.
Great. Are we stealing it?
The door is...
Is that the right key?
This unit
guess so.
contains the medical records for Sir Carmichael Clark's patients. Let us study them closely and see if there are any familiar names. No deaths on the records from A to D. They've been handled recently. No known names. Disappointing. Lots of dust. No known names. Disappointing. Sir Carmichael's... I see some papers that were not there the first time I visited. Valuers report property. Building land located in Comside, Churston client, Sir Carmichael Clark, April 15, 1935, Court and Brunskill office.
Okay. Is it a will?
Court and Brunskill. The name is familiar. Is that not the name of the firm Donald Fraser works for?
Huh.
These daggers are only... These daggers... Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road. Lady Clark, you... I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy...
We read that earlier.
Order and method above all.
Oh, hello.
A dark dragon for a bright-haired maid. C. I've already seen similar daggers. Attention, Franklin. Task list. A. Ordering Lady Clark remedies. Done. B. Tidying up real estate property files. Done. C. Calling the lawyer about inventory. Done. D. Update the tenant-farmer list. Done. E. Update land rent accounting.
Okay. So, was it 15 something or other? Oh, we read that already. So this is the only thing.
This plate appears to be a... I think that signet ring should be placed here.
Okay.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
Okay. Okay. Oh. What part of the world is this? Oh, is this like a game of Sudoku? Okay.
A signet ring.
Yes. So 1587, I think. Yeah, 1587. What am I doing here? Okay, I have no idea. So let's see. So that's that. Bear. Where was the bear?
July 1920.
Alaska. That was top left. Right. So.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's
all right.
trophies.
Right, so Alaska would be up here. So that's there. South Africa be over here, I think. Sumatra. Well, I think Sumatra is over here, isn't it? So you've got the Sumatran lioness. So maybe that's down here.
Sumatra.
Okay.
Sumatra. Libya. Libya.
Libya. Okay.
The New Siberia Archipelago. The New Siberia Archipelago. Sumatra.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Australia. Sumatra.
Sumatra. That'd be that one.
South Africa.
Oh, that was the gazelle thingy. That one. That one.
Sumatra.
Okay, so I think I've done that one. Oh, okay.
Brazil.
Go on. What have we got here? Brazil.
Brazil. Alaska. Alaska.
So that's Alaska. So that's definitely the bear. I don't know, like, am I meant to... Flip, my head is killing me. I mean, does the 1587 have anything to do with it? Right. Flip. So let's see. Right, wait. Does anything else? No. No. Oh, okay.
Alaska. Alaska.
Okay. What I pointed
Alaska.
at. Oh, for God's sake.
The Alaskan Kodiak bear.
Oh, I did something. Okay, so the Alaska Kodiak bear is there. So we've got this thing. This was South Africa, wasn't it? Wait, that was Sumatra. Okay.
The lion of Sumatra.
There was the South African antelope thing. So I think that was like here, wasn't it? Oh, yep. For God's sake.
Libya.
No. So there's the UK, so, which means Africa is here.
Libya.
But I guess it must be Libya. Nope. Oh. I mean, that's there.
The African could.
There we go. So we've got the Sumatran, the...
I heard the sound of a mechanism.
Oh.
Strange way of protecting one.
Oh, 1587. 5. 8. I'm assuming this is the right way around. Yay!
These documents are very likely going to help me for the rest of the inquiry.
Right to left to right, you know? I can still hear that stupid fucking music box upstairs, like. My phone's nearly dead. Right, what we got? We got some coins.
Gold sovereigns. Some shares for the Southern Railway and some treasury bills. This is not worth much, hardly enough to justify your robbery. Charlotte Clark Comside Churston, Devon, to Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Chimshatsu. I wish you with all my heart a happy year 1935. Writing my greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always smiling as a child, sailing. At home, everything annoys me. Starting with this young Thora Sir Carmichael is so fond of. I have nobody to share my feelings with, so I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me? I opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. So, I know. But my husband doesn't know I know. Please don't tell him. And if he shares the truth with you, act as you are surprised. Car will probably speak in his... It does matter to me that you are aware of...
Oh, so she
Sir
must be
Carmichael
wifey.
Clark, Campside Churston, Devon, to Mr. Franklin Clark. Dear Franklin, first, I wish you a good start to a successful new year. I have received your letter dated December 10th. Thanks for defending. Things go on here much as usual. Charlotte is moderately free from pain. I wish one could say more. You may remember Thora Gray. She has an exquisite taste and shares my passion for Chinese art. No daughter could be a closer or more sympathetic companion. Life has been... You wrote me you want to stay in China for 1 more year or even longer. I don't object. The longer you stay, the more opportunities you will have. I am, dear Franklin, Eton College School Year, 1912-1913, Franklin Clark. School report for Franklin Clark. According to his teachers, Franklin was a good student, but lacked discipline.
Okay, so you've explored his safe, ransacked the joint, you know? So now we go outside. Let's go! Come on, Poirot! Oh, yeah, open the door. We'll go through here.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
Oh, we got dead people floating about still. Let's have a little look over
Something
here.
makes me feel uncomfortable.
Ollie. God's sake. Get off. Oh.
Round
rats.
pellets. Revol...
Yeah, well, it's rat poison.
Tut-tut. The gardener does not follow the alignment. There, that's better. It is symmetrical.
The sound of water has stopped.
There, that's better.
Whew.
This fountain makes... This wisteria is in...
See. Frisbee walk in, we'll have him auto walk.
It was probably the gardener who lit this fire. Look here. I wonder if someone wanted to get rid of these papers. This
Oh, I
object would
wonder.
probably be useful to me. Let us now try and get...
Yay, we're putting together a letter. Oh.
Everything that Thora Gray has left behind comes from Sir Carmichael's collection. He most probably gave them to her. but she chose to leave them here as an... Let us now try and...
Throw a poison. That one. Ah. God alive. Poison rat. See?
Thorgray had no reason to kill someone who only had few months left to live. The poison she ordered was for rats. The gardener must have made good use of it, considering the stinking remains on the path, not far from the property. I've finished here. I must put this...
But I wanted to go over here, to the greenhouse. But that was put up
May
quick.
you have peace, Carmichael. Charlotte.
Ugh. Come on. Do 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 do.
Perfect.
Go.
I am not going to leave Comside now.
Do I still have to ring him?
Hello, Hastings. I have finished in Shurston. I will take the first train. Tell me, do you know how to restore writing on a burnt document?
Yes, you just have to soak a cloth with a hydrochloric acid solution and rub the sheet of paper. Then the characters appear.
Bien. You have been of great assistance, Hastings. Could you please order the solution as soon as possible?
Of course, but what documents do you want to read?
You will see, my friend. À ce soir.
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
Okay.
This man is...
Still exhausted, apparently. He's not shaved.
Donald is short of sleep, and it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
Why is he always drinking?
Mr. Poirot, I don't know why I'm here.
Because you came here?
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Poirot, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her round the throat, and I squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Okay, so you dream about...
Have you seen
dragging
Megan
her
Barnard
Megan?
recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not? Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting. Let us now
Yeah,
try
you need
and
to go
get
see a
our
shrink.
brain cells to work.
Do you reckon he blames her? Okay, so I feel like he's feeling guilty. Well, no, because he didn't kill Betty. There we go.
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
Flip it heck. Go for it.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh.
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancée? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Grey to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her. Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question. Am I right in thinking you said that you did not speak to anyone on the day Sir Carmichael was murdered?
It's the absolute truth.
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Same pair of stockings.
Can you describe him to me?
Medium size, glasses, dark suit, and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident, but he wasn't.
You did not leave Churston willingly, I believe.
I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin cannot go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston. Are you planning on going back to collect?
No. I prefer not to carry the weight of the past.
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question?
That's not an answer.
Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ah.
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he is lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair.
With bright hair.
These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she is calculating. Just look how she avoided it when I asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes. Would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Stockings! Wait, so what?
It's perfectly clear, Hastings, perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest, Jap.
Unless he's just purchasing them to mislead them.
Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Yes. Contact all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He sells door to door.
Right. The hunt is on.
Doncaster.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Yes, I'm going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
Ha.
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go and get it yourself?
You're closer?
Très bien. What's going on? I've never known Hastings to be so disagreeable.
Is it because of the grief that we gave Thora? He does like the young, pretty ones.
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long. ABC. I should compare this letter with the one on my desk which I received.
Okay. Whatever.
Let us examine this more.
Right. So we know.
Certain characters in.
Yes, we know. It's kind of why we're
Yes,
looking at it.
this eye is. Yes. I have to find some others. The double. Of course, the double. I have to find. Yes, the A appears. That's right. My theory was right.
I think you can kind of see that just off the off glance there, bud.
Hastings, he strikes tomorrow. Chief Inspector Japp?
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Bien, now I'm going to see what I can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes, yes.
Hastings, what's your grief? Right, guys, I'm gonna leave this video here briefly. Gotta do some stuff in the house, and I shall be back in, I'd say about half hour. Yeah, I've got to get a drink, some food, and then be back. I hope you guys are enjoying so far. I mean, this isn't my normal type of game that I play. Yeah, especially where I can't fricking run. But yeah, I'm enjoying the story so far, and I'm interested to see how we piece together that it's that fellow that we've been seeing floating about. Not all the puzzles are easy, as you saw from that stupid flipping clock in the singer's house. Oh, that one did my nut in. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying it though, do the hit that like and subscribe button. You could probably, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube in just a moment. So you can smack the like button on that one. But yeah, I shall see you all shortly. And bye for now.